Hello and welcome to AR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing Marvel Legends Series 6 Phoenix. So here we have Phoenix, Jean Grey Phoenix. Soon we shall be getting a proper, just regular Marvel Legends Jean Grey. I think it's already out to a certain extent. I know people already have it. I shall get it at some point, maybe. Sure, I will get it if I can. I don't know. I need to get Archangel too still. Whatever. I've been lacking on Marvel Legends lately. Anyway, but this is Phoenix. Went on a tangent there. Anyway, she is pretty cool. She comes with this cool Phoenix base, and she's properly articulated and everything you would expect from a Marvel Legend. There is a variant of this, which is Dark Phoenix. It's essentially this one. It's red instead of green. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt, paint details, all those sorts of things. Alright, here we have Phoenix. She has her head up here, which we'll zoom in on in a minute. Down here around her collar is black, and then the rest of her outfit is mostly green and yellow. She does have the big Phoenix logo there on her chest. There is some spotty bits of paint in between the joints and things like that, but that's to be expected, and down here around where the boots sort of go up to the green bit. She has a gold rubbery sash here around the waist. Flip her over on the back, you see the sort of details you would expect, as well as a bit more detail in the hair, which there is a little bit of paint shading in. It does look a bit like the body green and the leg and arm green are a bit of a different shade. It's a bit more obvious from behind, but I can kind of see it from the front now, too. Either way, nothing too detracting. Zoom in on the head really quick. I don't particularly care much for this head sculpt. It's not the sculpt itself. The sculpt is fine. It looks good. I just don't care for the design choice. She's very smiley, and I just don't care much for it. But otherwise, it all looks very cool, and you can see a bit of paint shading variation in the hair and things like that. And overall, the sculpt looks fine. I just don't really care for the sculpt they chose. Let's zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Phoenix is as you would expect from a Marvel Legend. Her head is on a disc and it will go up and down. I'm almost certain it should be able to rotate, but mine won't. It's stuck, I assume. She has those arm joints that go up, which are good for flying poses, just like Angel had. And then she has the normal ball joint shoulders as well. Bicep cut, double joint elbows, cut there at the forearm, wrist hinge, finger hinge, abdominal joint, waist cut right there underneath the sash, ball joint hips, in and out, forward and back, upper thigh cut, and another thigh cut right underneath that, double joint knees. She has a shin cut right there, hinge there at the ankle, really nice ankle pivot, and a toe joint. So overall, pretty much all the articulation you would expect from a Marvel Legend, assuming her head does actually go side to side. I'm sure it does. Mine is just stuck. She comes with a really cool base, so let's look at that. She comes with this big Phoenix flame. It's sculpted to be like a bird made out of fire. It looks really cool. Has lots of orange and yellow shading in there. It has this little hook here, which is also the same color, that goes around Phoenix's waist. On the back, you can see it has a wall-mountable hole. And then it has a hinge down here, which allows for another wall-mountable hole. So it is a really cool base. It's got lots of nice detail on it, and she can be posed pretty coolly in front of it. Let me actually zoom in on the face of it real quick. It's a bit difficult to pick up on camera, but it does actually have proper details of like the bird beak. It's got like a little nostril right there, and it's got an eye that's painted a slightly different color red. Overall, it's just sculpted really nicely. That's pretty much it for her accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, you got your standard big window here, Series 6, Marvel logo up there, Marvel Legends Phoenix. On the back, you have your little stat page and your description, and the other figures in this wave, which are Juggernaut, Punisher, Cable, Wolverine, and Deadpool. Very expensive wave with things like Juggernaut and Deadpool in it. Unfortunately, the only things I have in this wave are Punisher and Phoenix, and I've already reviewed Punisher. I'd like to have everything in this wave, as that's my favorite costume for Wolverine, and Juggernaut, Cable, and Deadpool are all really cool characters. But, unfortunately, not having them right now. As always, good for enter out of package display, so yeah, Phoenix. Alright, that wraps it up for Phoenix, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.